Welcome back to the Wizard's yacht, and this huge major project is drawing to a close. Let's take a look at some of the final things we've done, and then we'll also take a look at El Capitan's SeaRay. Let's get started. So I got my polisher down here, and one of the first things I did this weekend is I polished out where the remnants of two different names were. There was, I don't know what the first name was, the second one was Trisha Lynn. They had removed the first name and really didn't even clean that off and just stuck the new name on it. And then now we've got that off. I had two sets of letterings to polish and remove. And no disrespect to whoever those two people were, but we have our own name we're going to be working on and put it on. We did have success in getting the remnants off. So now when we put our lettering up, it won't look like there's a bunch of lettering behind it. I did also try to do some polishing on the side of the boat myself to see if I could bring back the shine. So let's take a look at where I was polishing at and see what it looks like. So right in here I polished for quite a while, and then I put a coat of wax on it. I used Marine 31 with a orbital polisher, and after an hour it just really didn't come out as good as I hoped. It's better than it was, but I'm not going to spend so many weekends, weekend after weekend, just polishing the boat. Somebody, actually several people, have mentioned in the comments there's something that you can spray on and wipe off, or some kind of a chemical or a wax. I'm not sure what it is. If you guys could let me know the name of that in the comments, I'd appreciate it. I might give that a shot. And if that doesn't work, then I finally will have to hire in the pros and let them detail the whole boat. We had this boat spotless when we got here Friday, and already the spiders are starting to poop. Directly above in the metal roof of this marina, they live up there. You can see in the rafters and things. They eat bugs, and when they're done, they go to the bathroom, and it drips all over the boat. I did try Starbright bird and spider poop remover, and you literally just spray it and wash it off. You don't even have to scrub it. As you can see, after doing all the cleaning, they're already starting to poop on it again. That'll be something we do every couple of weeks, probably, is have to clean all that off, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Mrs. Wizard's been very busy the last couple of weekends doing frame painting around the window frames. It all looks very, very nice. All along the windshield up there is nice and glossy black again, not dingy looking. And all the windows on the boat, the frames have been painted black. Very good job, Mrs. Wizard.
Well, thank you.
Let's go ahead and head on inside the boat. There's a few things to show in there. I added one more item to the bilge directly below the stairs. So let's remove the stairs. As you can see, my little bilge pump has been working. The air conditioners were running earlier today, and there's just a tiny bit of water. Tonight, late in the night, 2 or 3 in the morning, I think it is, that'll turn on and remove all that water for me. It used to be I'd come in and the water would be up to here. Now it stays that much or less, most of the time less. But the one thing I added is right here. I glued down this high water alarm, and it's Wi-Fi. I'll show you guys the control unit here in a minute. But it's got little sensors, 2 little lines there, and also 2 on the bottom. And if water were to get up to this board, it would send a signal to the wall unit, and then I'd get an email or a message saying, hey, there's high water in your boat, you better call the marina and see what's going on. So if you look on the wall, there's a little box with a blue illuminated dot on it. That's our Wi-Fi wall monitor. It is hooked into the marina's Wi-Fi here, and like I said, if this sensor detects high water, it will notify the module, and then I'll get an email, or a push notification is what it's called, and I'll know right away something's not right with the boat. I'd rather have that happen than to get a phone call from the marina and say, hey, your boat's sitting on its bottom down in the bottom of the lake. So that'll give me a heads up, something's not right. So let's put these stairs back and see what Mrs. Wizard is up to.
Hey, welcome back everybody. So we're back here at the aft bathroom, again, the aft head. This is where the biggest work is. And I'm at a loss as to what to do next. The problem's the shower. And it has tile on the floor, and it has an interesting base to it. It's not typical what you would think of as like a fiberglass base to a shower. It's tile, and the tile was on plywood, and it goes at a slight angle and goes to a channel where it then drains out, and it does have a drain pump. But there's a corner that has gotten kind of soft, and I'm not sure what to do. And you guys out there, I'm going to probably need your help, but let's go look at it. I know this is going to be a shower scene, but I promise there's nothing inappropriate, and there's going to be no knives coming through, someone stabbing me, just like there was in the Alfred Hitchcock movie. No. So, one thing we've added is this damp rid, and you can see it's collecting a whole lot of moisture out of the air. We'll let this go. So this is how much it's collected in about a week and a half's time. So it does pull a lot of the air, keeps the smell a little bit better as well. Also in here, I bought this from a cheap dollar store find. Again, it can open, it can stretch and be tall, or it can also just make a nice V, so we can just, we can simply drape wet items in here. The problem is down there. And you can see some of the tiles have been pulled up already, and they were just loose as I was cleaning in here. They were just loose enough, they just popped off. And I have them, but I'm not sure what to do with them. And you can see how it just goes to this channel, and there's the hole for the drain. Now the problem is, let me bend down in here. The problem is you can see it's soft. It's solid here. It's just this corner. It's not even, it looks like it's kind of soft. Some of the board has disintegrated a little, but it's still pretty firm. And under there, I can feel it's pretty soft. I'm not sure under these tiles, under this edge. So I don't know what to do. I can lay tile, but I am kind of the under part I'm a little nervous about. Should I rip out the tile? Should I then just put plywood over top and moisture barrier between it and then put the tile on top? New tile, of course, because this is special. Do I need to put new plywood down, put like a concrete board? I don't know. Would you guys help me out there? I can do the aesthetic work, but some of that under part I'm a little questioning of. I really don't want to rip out that channel because it goes perfectly to a drain that's already there, to a pump that's already there. But we can make that, a little waterfall a little higher if we add more layers to the top. So, promise you, nothing crazy in this shower scene, but let's go check out Mark's boat.
So it's kind of noisy in the marina today. It's a busy day in the marina. Everybody's cleaning their boats and getting ready to go out on the water. You guys said in the comments you wanted to see El Capitan SeaRay, so that's what we're going to take a look before this video is over. How did you get this boat?
Well, it was a repo. I bought a couple years ago, kind of before the COVID wildness hit, so it'd been sitting for about 4 years when I got it, and have kind of had to completely go through and spruce it up, but I bought it 2 years ago. It's a 1998 SeaRay aft cabin.
Yeah. So it was a similar situation when you got yours. You had to do a lot of cleaning, got a better deal on it, but yet you had so much work to do.
Right. Had to replace the hot water heater, impeller service and everything. Of course, those build pumps and all the little things that go wrong that you don't, water pump, and from them sitting, it's just getting them back up to par is the thing that takes the most time, but we're finally there after 2 years, I think.
Let's go to the aft portion of the boat.
Okay.
So it looks like you got a hydraulic swim platform.
Yep, it's a hydraulic swim platform made for like a tender or something, but on the lake here, it's for the fat guys to get in and out of the water. You and me have both tried it out a couple times, and kids, you set up chairs and everything. Kids can swim on and off of it. It makes a great, kind of floating beach for us. But
it's really sweet.
Yeah.
She's got a wide rear end, don't she?
14 and a half feet.
14 and a half feet.
I mean, yours is pretty big too. I mean, but it's not much bigger than yours. But it just looks wider with that aft cabin. But it's got girth. So
we've been fighting with our isinglass. Yours was pretty dirty and everything when you got yours too, wasn't it?
Yep. It looks like it was black when I bought it. I mean, it looked like it all needed to be replaced, but I started taking it off one panel, working at them one by one until I just went through. It took me 2 weekends and kind of whipped them all back into shape too, but you couldn't even see out of them whenever I bought the boat.
All right.
And then it had radar on it before, which You've inherited the old radar.
Yeah. Let's head on up in there and see what's going on.
Come on in.
Here we are on the aft deck. And what's really cool about this boat is on either side you can walk along, what is it, the gunnels?
Yep, or they have the gunnel walkways and
Yeah.
access the bow and get around. So for a small boat, they're pretty wide. So I mean, we all seem to, me and my little El Capitan.
Oh, your son, yeah.
We're bigger boys, so
Yeah. They get up and down no problem in there.
yeah, we can get around with it. We put a TV out here so
Yeah.
we can watch TV, and it's got a little wet bar and ice maker down here.
Very cool.
I had these seats off my dad's boat, and I had them redone, had the SeaRay and everything kind of to match the rest of the upholstery, but they did a good job. They're pretty rough. They ended up having to put all new foam and everything in them, but they turned out nice. I like it.
They look real nice.
Put all LED blue lights in,
All right.
in the ceiling there. And,
Yeah, there's one. I can see it now.
yeah.
Blue lights.
And it's LED too. So
It's kind of like at Kmart, the blue light special.
that's right. Well, hey, it's I mean, you're on the water. You gotta have the blue for the ambiance, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I guess let's go check out the helm.
Okay, this is the business end up here. We've got autopilot, VHF, got the new Go 12, had everything, took it to a body shop and had all my covers redone. We kind of guessed on the color, didn't quite get it. I don't know. The SeaRay came out a little bit too big. I don't know if I wanted it quite that big, but I don't know. What does everybody else think about the SeaRay size? I was thinking about having them redone and have a smaller SeaRay put on everything, but
So there's like autopilot and things under here.
yep.
Yep, Ray Pilot 650.
And then the VHF has an old chart plotter on there too.
Yeah.
And then that's the
GPS. And this is the VHF here.
yep,
Yep.
with the loudspeaker over here. And then this is my touchscreen Go 12, which my radar and GPS is integrated into that. This was all black. I mean, all this seat was in like yours. I mean, it looked about just as bad, and I just, scrubbed on it with. I ended up using scrubbing bubbles,
Mm-hmm.
the little scrub brush, and
Yeah.
just started working at those weekend after weekend until we got it all kind of whipped into shape.
All right.
And the carpet, I mean, it was rough too, but I took it out, pressure washed everything, and vacuumed it all out, and it looks pretty good for as old as it is. But
Turned out really nice.
yeah,
I guess we can head on inside.
yeah, where the air conditioner is.
Yeah. Here we are inside. It is nice and cool in here.
Yeah, I'm finally not breaking a sweat now, or can quit sweating.
It's really roomy in here.
Yeah, with the wide beam, I mean, this just makes a huge difference. We have it's, with that galley being open through there and everything, I mean, it just makes it feel a whole lot bigger than it really is. That's what we kind of liked about the boat. Me and little El Capitan was looking at it. We're like, this is perfect for us. Of course, the couch, that's on electric slide. And with a button, we can slide it out to make a bed.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a table that goes here, but we like to watch movies and stuff, so that ottoman works better kind of for us, to where we can all kind of lounge around and use it to put our feet up and stuff.
And you have like a control panel or something in there?
This is where all my 12-volt switches and 110 switches and all that, my generator start. And then you have our radio down here.
All kind of controls and things in there.
Yeah, they build a good boat. Doesn't have as much character though as y'all's boat, but it's a neat boat. We like it. Of course, my son, he likes the newer, fancier stuff,
Yeah.
but I kind of like the old school
Yeah.
gentleman's yacht. But this is kind of a little bit of both here, I guess.
Yeah, it is. So the aft cabin base, what you're saying is, where normally it would be a place you can have a deck to stand on, they've actually got a cabin back
Right.
there.
This would be the master suite back here. It's where all the action happens.
Yeah.
Not really. That happens out on the grill on the dock.
Mm-hmm.
But then back there in the back, it's got a full shower and toilet and everything like that. And then it has a little TV there behind.
Old CRT TV.
Yeah, it even has a videotape in it of like The Bachelor on or some whoever owned the boat before.
Yeah.
Had pre-recorded a bunch of shows and brought them up, and I thought it was kind of funny. And then that picture over there, that was Senior Capitan's first boat. That's what kind of guy it was, a 50-foot Trojan.
It's similar looking to mine, the way the windows are and the.
It was a great old boat. Gosh, we had it 8 years, and it
Wow.
was 1974 also. And it was all wooden boat, but it was 3 cabins, 3 baths, 2 living rooms, and then it had Chrysler 440s on it.
So you got boats run like blood in your veins. Huh?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. Then up front there is little Capitan's bedroom, and goes in there and watches TV and gets on his computer and plays video games. And then outside and to the left is the kind of day head and his bathroom with the little shower in it. That kind of works well. And then we've got this third kind of storage bedroom that works well for whenever he's got a buddy or we got friends or family or something like that. There's an extra bedroom. So some of the models had that. It was more of a storage room where it was set up with a washer and dryer and a table, and then some of them had a bed with a built-in washer and dryer right where the closet is there. But
Yeah.
we like it set up that way.
So someone can actually sleep in that little room, huh?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Very cool.
Then when we don't use it for that, it's great for storage.
Yeah, I guess that's, nobody's sleeping there. Might as well store things in it.
Yep. And then down below we got the 454s and the Jenny and air conditioners and all that stuff. But
It's all right here in the kind of in the middle of the boat.
yep. And then this all raises up and it's easy access, and again it's in heat and air, and in the winter time I can fiddle far around with some stuff. We come up year round. So.
Yeah. Well, thanks again letting us check out this really sweet SeaRay.
Glad y'all can come through.
Thanks for all your help for helping me get the Trojan going.
Not a problem. Hey, anytime another friend always helps out here on the water, that's for sure. So
Yep. Let's head on over to the Trojan.
thanks for coming by, everybody.
So that kind of concludes the series of this really sweet Trojan F36 Tri-Cabin. There's going to be lots of small projects to do yet, and we'll give little updates here and there. But as far as full videos, we've done what we came to do. We got this thing back on the water alive again.
Finally. It's been a lot of work.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. Mrs. Wizard has done a lot of really great work on here, and it looks beautiful. It looks amazing.
Yeah. And thanks guys for the suggestions you've given us, and we've read the comments, and some have been really helpful because you guys have pointed out that you're kind of new to this boating game.
And it is Hoovy approved. He has been on this and he says this is great. You guys made a great buy. The price was very, very good, and it has really come along very nicely. If you're curious what kind of tools are used in this boat, and also in El Capitan's boat, because I have worked on his boat and I used Wizard tools on that one as well. Check the Amazon affiliates link in the description below. We get a small cut and we really appreciate it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button because we got Ferrari videos coming. We got all kinds of other videos coming. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.